Hello guys, welcome to another video on this channel. Today, we bring you something that has been quite trending in the news for a while now, so stay back and keep glued to your screen. Before we go into it, however, like always, if you have not subscribed to the channel, you can always do it now because you don't want to miss all the juicy gist once they are put up. Also, do not forget to turn on post notifications and to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. In the past 6 months, Selena Gomez has been using her platform to call attention to sites such as Facebook that spread misinformation and lies. In recent times, this past Saturday to be exact, Selena Gomez has called YouTube for playing a role in the spread of false reports. The rare singer has always been vocal about the spread of social media and the spread of false reports and rumors. So this last Saturday, she took to her Twitter and retweeted a tweet from Imran Ahmed, CEO of the Center for Countering Digital Hate and Stop Funding Fake News. Read, YouTube funds hate and extremism by allowing live donations on videos containing misinformation and lies. Worse, they take a cut. This is no way to build a business. At Sandra Perchaki and at Susan Woljak wrote Ahmed. Commenting on that, Gomez added, "I love YouTube," and put a music video on there the other day. How can this be happening? She wrote when she retweeted Imran Ahmed. "I don't want my fans or anyone to be funding hate or violence." Earlier, following the Capitol Hill riots, the singer turned to her social media and accused the platforms of helping incite hatred. She also held the social media giants accountable for the violence in Washington, D.C., and urged them to fix things going forward. Today is the result of allowing people with hate in their hearts to use platforms that should be used to bring people together and allow people to build community, she said. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google, Mark Zuckerberg, Sheryl Sandberg, Jack Dorsey, Sundar Pichai, Susan Wojcik, you have failed the American people today, and I hope you're going to fix things moving forward, she added. During an interview with DJ Zane Lowe for Apple Music, Gomez outlined why she'd chosen to call out Mark Zuckerberg and Sheryl Sandberg, among others, for their inaction when it comes to the spreading of misinformation. "I think that I started with reaching out to people immediately, directly," she said. "I wasn't afraid to call out Mark Zuckerberg or to speak what I wanted to speak, because I could not handle what I was seeing. And already, we're getting progress, I can tell, with Facebook and stuff like that. But for me, I can't stand the fact that people have to know that there are neo-Nazi groups online, and that there's hate groups online, and misinformation from the US voting to the COVID virus. It's just, they're not allowed to do that. That is supposed to be a place where people share their life, but not create hate, and to hurt people. And you know what? Hurt people hurt people. And I just think that's what the bottom line is. I get very passionate about it, so I can get pretty heated. But I just think that it's necessary to call the people out who are responsible, but at the same time, being able to do what I can." Gomez also spoke with Lowe upon the release of her first Spanish single, De Una Vez, At Once. "This has been something I've wanted to do for 10 years, working on a Spanish project, because I'm so proud of my heritage, and just genuinely felt like I wanted to do this," she told Lowe. "And it happened, and I feel like it's the perfect timing. Just with all the division in the world, there's something about Latin music that globally makes people feel things, you know?" After a massive crowd of rioters supporting President Donald Trump's violently clashed with law enforcement Wednesday, January 6th, storming the U.S. Capitol and sending the building into lockdown, Twitter and Facebook have imposed temporary freezes on President Donald Trump's social media accounts. Selena Gomez, however, called out the tech giants for not doing enough, and for their inability to control the spread of misinformation and violent rhetoric on their platforms in recent months, which has allowed for both the president himself and his supporters to spread baseless claims on election fraud. Gomez has openly shared her condemnation of Facebook's misinformation before. In December, she called out the inaccuracies about the COVID-19 vaccine on the platform. "Scientific disinformation has and will cost lives," she wrote. Facebook said that they don't allow lies about COVID and vaccines to be spread on their platforms. So how come all this is happening? Facebook is going to be responsible for thousands of deaths if they don't take action now. In September of 2020, Kim Kardashian West and more than a dozen other celebrities, including Katy Perry, Michael B. Jordan, and Ashton Kutcher said that they will participate in a 24-hour Instagram freeze on Wednesday as part of the Stop the Hate for Profit movement in protest of Facebook's reported failures to address hate speech and election disinformation on their platforms. A slew of big-name advertisers, including Starbucks, Coca-Cola, and Verizon, paused their social media budgets this summer after Stop Hate for Profit called on advertisers to boycott Facebook for July. The goal, the group said, was to pressure the companies into taking more steps to stop the spread of hate speech and misinformation on its platform. Specifically, the organization wants Facebook to remove Facebook groups that promote white supremacy, hate, and violent conspiracies, forbid any event page with a call to arms, and eliminate a politician exemption for political and voting content, among other requests. For instance, in one recent incident, Facebook reportedly declined to take down a page for a militia organization based in Kenosha, Wisconsin, despite hundreds of notifications from what the page included a call to arms and comments advocating violence against protesters who were demonstrating over the police shooting of Jacob Blake, a black man. Facebook removed the page only after a gunman at the protest killed 2 people, an error which CEO Mark Zuckerberg later called an operational mistake. Now, the organization is turning its attentions to Facebook's subsidiary Instagram, asking users to conduct a 24-hour freeze in which they'll make one post criticizing the company and no further posts for a day. Among the participants are Sacha Baron Cohen, Naomi Campbell, Jude Apatow, Amy Schumer, Sarah Silverman, Kate Hudson, Leonardo DiCaprio, Rosario Dawson, Isaac Fisher, Scooter Braun, and Mark Ruffalo. Kardashian West had one of Instagram's most followed accounts, with more than 188 million followers. I love that I can connect directly with you all through Instagram and Facebook, but I can't sit by and stay silent while these platforms continue to allow the spreading of hate, propaganda, and misinformation created by groups to sow division and split America apart, only to take steps after people are killed, she wrote in her post. Misinformation shared on social media has a serious impact on our elections and undermines our democracy. Please join me tomorrow when I will be freezing my Instagram and Facebook account to tell Facebook to #StopHateForProfit. Though the temporary boycott of a portion of Facebook's advertisers drew widespread attention, the impact of the company's bottom line was minimal. Facebook shares are up about 32% for the year, well ahead of the S&P 500's gain of about 5%. It's quite a good thing to see celebrities speak out on issues, and seeing Selena Gomez using her position to tackle down such a big problem. Know any more knowledge of celebrities who have called out issues of misinformation and such? You can include it in the comments below. Do not forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. As always, you can subscribe for more videos. We publish videos all the time. If you'd like to stay up to date on what's happening now or what's in the future, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. If you have a friend or family that you think would love our videos, you can be sure to send it to them, but only if you have your post notifications on. Once your post notifications are on, you'll be able to see live updates when we post videos at the second. If you don't have them on, you'll just have to wait a little bit. But don't be afraid to let us know your thoughts and your feelings in the comments. We love reading through them and we love you guys so much. So please stay tuned for the next video. Bye!